Waves of static brush the skin. Kick snaps sharp, the race begins. Hi-hats cut like silver pins. Lead hums with subtle sin. Night waves push across the street. Bass repeats my heart's new beat. Minor line keeps time discreet. Motion pulls me from my seat.
Expose the circuit hums. Explodes the circuit hums.
Lid cut sharp like razor drums. Quite to phrases, sample sums. Night wave opens. Everything comes. Last echoes like a time.
Low hum cracks the air. Kick steps in like a snare. Hi-hats flicker silver flare. Lead bites, tension bear. Neon veins, bass repeats and breaks the chains. Heartbeat thumps while darkness reigns. Speed dissolves the usual pains. Layers climb and push the chest. Chops collide and won't rest. Minor motif won't let us rest. Everything is on the crest. Break line surging to the brim. Rhythm hosted, raw and grim. Looping hook that pulls a limb. Night collides and edges dim. Filters sweep the heavy bass. Silence opens empty space. Echo chops float, we brace. Calm before the next can break. right in. Aftershock tremors in the chest. Bass recede but won't rest. Echo neon slowly rests. Breakline sleeps within the crest.
Rising through the night, neon sparks burning bright, kick hits, shaking all inside. Energy shifts with every stride. Shadows dancing in the haze, bassline cuts through the waves. Heartbeat racing in a blaze, snakes ignite these restless days. Pressure building in my chest, tension rising with no rest. Every drop hits like a test. Ready now, give me your best. Adrenaline in my veins, echo loops without restraint. Minor key within the frame, calling out my hidden flame. Layers rising sharp and clean, tremors move across the scene. Every sound so cold in me, lighting up the shadow tree.
Boom, lights breaking wide, bass tearing up in the tide. Lead hook screaming inside, we're alive in overdrive.
Dark line hum, a subtle thread. Kick arrives on tempered fret. Hi-hats prick the air, offset. Lad coils in silhouette. Cities under low-lit moons, bass repeats like sharpened runes. Minor motif that loudly croons, urgency in marching tunes. Chops ascend the skyline shakes, layers press until it breaks. Tension rises as it makes, ready for the final stakes. Uprising on the dark line beat, rhythm drags us from our seat. Melody loops relentless heat, night bows down before our feet. Sounds thin out, breath held tight, bass off filters into an
Virgin rhythm in my brain. Minor chords call my name. Firing pulses through my veins. Hold on as waves collide. Tension rising like a tide. Feel the pressure amplified. Nowhere left for fear to hide. Neon overload tonight. Colors bursting electric light. Dome tonight. Big screen, I'm in full flight. Dome tonight. Taking us beyond the night. Every layer starts to rise. Shaking through the skies. Bassline multiplies. Breaking all the skies. Roads.
crash. Night exhales with gentle crash. Ignition cools from fever flash. Crackle pulse, a distant hum. Kick in place, here we become. Hi-hats thin like icy drum. Lead motif, urgent strum. Static rush across the skin. Bassline drags the noise within. Minor loop that spins and spins. Rhythm binds us to the din. Chops ascend in fractured arcs. Layers glow like distant sparks. Tension knots in wired marks. Ready for the coming larks. Rush the static, break the seam. Beat controls the fever dream. Melody repeats extreme. Theory folds into a scream. Consumes the sight. Breathe soft like lullabies. Echo thin across the skies. Rush, theory, rest, surprise. Sharp pulse, then quiet turn. Kick steps in, machines return. Hi-hat scatter, circuits burn. Let a loop start to turn. Corridors of neon flame. Rhythm calls and stakes its claim. Minor motif, urgent name. Every step ignites the game. Chops ascend, edges fray. Layers push the night to sway. Tension tightens like a ray. We are poised to break away. Crash the pulse into the floor. He repeats with one more. Melody loops ripping floor. Sequence slams the open door. Sounds thin out, bass range. Filtered breath across the plains. Silence holds the final strains. Ready for the drop that gain. Kick crashes, let ignites. At the edge, through neon nights. sequence ends, we keep on track.